Hi everyone, I'm Randy Zuckerberg. We're here in the social media corner at the World Economic Forum in Davos, and what a serendipitous moment. This is what they talk about when they say having a Davos moment. We were just sitting here and all of a sudden feeling so lucky to have the presence of Leonel Fernandez and Margarita Cedeno de Fernandez from the Dominican Republic sitting right here at the table with me. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Randy. Thank you for having us.
And I understand this is your first time here in Davos at the World Economic Forum.
Yes, it is. It is our first time, and it's been quite an experience to see and hear so many different ideas that are being discussed and debated about world affairs, but all the challenges that the world is facing at this moment and the impact it may have worldwide. So it's been a quite amazing experience. Even though before we had some relationship with the World Economic Forum, but more in Dubai. It was 2 years ago, and then also in Latin America, in Colombia, in the Latin American World Economic Forum. So there has been some sort of linkage in the past with the World Economic Forum, but this is the first time here in Davos, yes.
So what would you say are some of the major topics that are being covered here this year?
I think it has to do with the global financial crisis, the economic recovery, the climate change challenges that we are facing. All that has to do with poverty reduction, economic development. All of these ideas have been tossed out here, and of course we're learning a lot, looking at different perspectives of all these problems, and perhaps coming out with best practices and solutions that we can even implement in our country back in the Dominican Republic.
So now, are you speaking on any panels or sessions here?
Yes, last night we spoke at a dinner with other Latin American leaders, with the President of Mexico, Calderón, the President of Colombia, President Juan Manuel Santos, the President of Panama, Ricardo Martinelli, and myself, as well as the Foreign Minister, the new Foreign Minister of Brazil. And we spoke about Latin American problems, especially what are the challenges politically, economically, socially, where we're standing, and exactly how are we going to overcome those challenges.
So we're sitting here in the social media corner. Latin America has been a tremendous area of growth for Facebook and for technology and social media in general. How are you seeing the use of social media in the government?
Well, we have been using social media in the government. For example, the presidential web page has also
Can you tell where can people find that?
People can find that in www.gov.do. And I also know that the First Lady has her own webpage, and she also is using the social media. So maybe you can tell them where exactly they can find you.
Yes, well, I have Facebook. Yes, it is the Despacho Primera Dama, and also Margarita Cedeno. We have both of them, and we share experiences and some ideas to help people to get out of poverty, how to develop themselves, and also how technology can impact in their life, in their quality of life. So it is a very useful tool that we are using there in DR. I think we are very fans of Facebook and Twitter also. Both of them, the competence.
It's so exciting to have world leaders that are so open using technology like yourselves. Now we have a few questions that are coming in. Someone is asking, where do things stand in your country a year after the Haiti earthquake?
Well, we were hoping that a year after there will be a more speedy process recovery in Haiti. It has not happened for many reasons. One has to do that the international community has not been able to deliver on its promise of helping out Haiti with financial resources and otherwise. The other has been that Haiti has been going through internal difficulties, especially with the electoral process that was questioned and looked within a political landscape very uncertain. Yeah. Now it's overcoming that. So they have had their own internal problems. An internal commission for the recovery of Haiti was created but started operating very lately. And so they didn't come up with the programs and initiatives that needed to be put in place right away in order to have the recovery process in place. I think they need to focus on two main issues. One is the removal of the rubble that's still pending there. The other is building homes There are around a million people that are homeless at this moment in Port-au-Prince, living in tents. So focusing on these two issues would be very important. Related to the Dominican Republic, of course there can always be migration pressures, people trying to come over to the Dominican Republic because they become hopeless in Haiti. Nevertheless, we have not seen a massive illegal immigration outflow into the Dominican Republic. But I think that with the second round of the elections that are going to take place in the month of March, we think that there can be a renewal of the commitment by the international community to help Haiti come out of its crisis.
Yes, for sure, and it seems to be a large topic of conversation with many of the people that I have spoken about. I know you're very busy, so just a couple more questions.
Absolutely,
but also a question coming in, do you have any specific initiatives around technological innovation in the Dominican Republic?
Yes, we do. Back from my first administration, 1996-2000, we built the Santo Domingo Cyber Park, which is a technological scientific park, but also a university for master's degrees and doctor's degrees in the different technologies. We have been able to attract over 30 or 35 global companies to operate within the cyber park in the different technologies. And we've graduated hundreds of students now in information and communications technologies, in biotech and mechatronics, and different uses of technologies. Also, the First Lady has an initiative of her own, which is creating technological community centers nationwide, and perhaps you'd like to speak a little bit about that yourself.
Well, we are developing, as the President said, technological community centers. They are in rural areas and very poor areas also. And we are trying, our objective is reduce the gap between the digital gap between the people in the city and those in the rural areas, and to use that technology in a useful way, in a positive way, which is how it can impact their life to get some human development in those people. So we also have the radio, the community radio, which allows us to give some messages, education, prevention, intervention in health, for example, education. We are working also in literacy, helping people to get to know how to write and read, because we have those problems. And well, it's a whole package that it's helping people to get out of poverty through technology. And we also take care of the use of internet with children. I mean, we protect them how to use the internet, and we also teach the parents how they can protect their own children, how they use and manage the internet, and how they can take advantage of it to learn, to improve themselves as individuals and as part of a society.
In essence, is a national strategy of how to make the digital gap a digital opportunity. And so we have this with the First Lady, but also we have e-government initiatives with different government agencies. We have computer labs in every public school in the country so that children can have access to the internet and become digital literate.
Maybe future programmers for Facebook.
Of course. I think we should introduce also Facebook at that level. Yeah, absolutely.
But anyway, final question for you. What are you most excited for as the World Economic Forum wraps up?
I think coming up with new, fresh ideas about how to address major global challenges. When you come out here, you know that you're not helpless or hopeless. I think that you can count and rely on new partnerships, people that are reflecting about what's going on in the world, do not see it from a pessimistic viewpoint, but instead they see that we're going through a period of radical changes, that we're going through a creative destruction. It's an old world that is dying. It is a new world that is coming to life. And so we just need to put the right ideas in place and in the future it will be a better world than the one we have today. So this is what really excites us and make us understand that what we do has a meaning. Becoming engaged, becoming active, advocate for certain causes has a meaning, has a sense. And coming out of Davos, I think we can reaffirm those values and those hopes.
For sure. Well, I think that's a lovely message to end on. And I thank you so much for your time today. I know everyone on Facebook is just thrilled to hear from both of you, and I hope you have a wonderful time here.
And like our congratulations to your brother that give us this tool, which allows us to communicate and get in touch and connected with everybody worldwide.
And congratulations to both of you for just doing such an amazing job and paving the way for world leaders to use technology well.
Thank you, Randy.
Thank you.
Best wishes to you.
Thank you so much. Take care. Thank you so much.
Okay, good luck.